We'll begin this hour with a growing movement in Canada that's calling for a major crackdown on social media use among young people. New petition urging the federal government to ban social media for anyone under 16, arguing platforms are exposing kids to harmful content, addictive algorithms, and serious mental health risks. Supporters say parents are struggling to keep up. They point to countries like Australia that have already acted on this front. Let's go to Jean-Sébastien Giroux, a spokesperson for Age Standard. Jean-Sébastien, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Tell our listeners your case to ban social media for kids under 16.
All right. I'll go straight to it. You know what? I've been spending the past 2 decades building the digital space. I've seen how these platforms are designed, and I've seen the kind of engineering that goes into keeping our children highly engaged. Age Standard started because of a group of us, basically my friends, CEOs and tech builders just like me, who build and fund technology for a living. We all reached the same conclusion pretty much while grabbing a beer a couple months ago. This is no longer acceptable, and it will not fix by itself.
Is it based on personal experience? Like, are you seeing this among your kids? Is that why you and your colleagues?
Yeah, most definitely. We're all dads around the same age with kids around the same age as well. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I'm the stepdad of 2 boys as well, 12 and 14. And I'm telling you, there isn't a week that goes by in our home, South Shore of Montreal, where kids don't bring us the everlasting question, Mom, Dad, can I open up an account on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Instagram? And it's getting harder and harder for us to say no to this. Because what comes right after the no is always the same question, is always the same thing. But all my friends are on it, Dad, Mom. So it's getting really hard for us parents to keep saying no, because we don't want our kids to be excluded from meaningful social connections and talks and discussions and whatnot. And we feel that parents need a hand here. And the hand that we see the most useful, not the only one, is a law.
And you know what? Yeah. Go ahead.
In a couple of years, if my daughter tries to buy a bottle of vodka or a vape in a dépanneur or a bottle of vodka at SAQ or LCBO in Ontario, what are they going to get? Well, can I see some ID, please? Right? Mm-hmm. We feel that the same treatment should be given to a very bad substance, which is called social media. The consensus is here. Doctors say it, teachers say it, parents feel it. Social media isn't an environment good for kids and young teens, right? And what we need right now, beyond more a deeper public discussion regarding this, is a law.
So, really. Does it have to come in the form of a ban? Yeah. I've heard other people say, well, it doesn't just have to be straight up ban. You could just make these products less addictive by regulating the type of algorithms that can be used. What do you say to that? Where, because that would be maybe a more gradual way of allowing children to, get on these platforms, because eventually they'll reach an age where they're allowed anyways. And that you do something, you let the apps and these platforms exist, but you regulate how they work with children.
Yeah, that's a very good question. And we feel that so far these platforms have not deserved our trust in order to do so. A recent
survey, poll, it's a study?
No, une poursuite.
A lawsuit, the lawsuit, yeah.
Lawsuit, thank you. A recent lawsuit in LA found out that Meta and TikTok have been and are still perfectly aware that the way they design their algorithm and their feeds gets kids and teens highly addicted. In an internal memo, they even said that if we want to win towards teens, we have to be really good with kids. So they're perfectly aware of what they're doing, and quite frankly, it's really hard for us. What we've seen, what we know, to put our trust and our children's mental health between their hands. Their decisions are based on investors and market cap.
So, we've spoken to the lawyers behind the lawsuit that just happened, right? The Meta lawsuit that happened in Los Angeles. We actually spoke to one of the lawyers behind the lawsuit.
Great.
So, I'm so aware of the things that you brought up. But there's this old saying, be careful what you wish for. Okay. Australia is doing it right now. Okay. They've already done it. Is there any part of you, because I've heard from people say, hey, you know what? Let Australia start this experiment. Because you just don't, be careful what you wish for. You just don't know what will happen. Why not, now that Australia has started, say, okay, let's wait 2 years. Let's see how it plays out there before we jump on board.
Yeah, another great question. Because right now I feel that waiting 2 years is giving away 2 years of proper cognitive development towards our youth, really. I feel a sense of urgency. The more we wait, the more we let our kids rot in these news feeds, right? Is the Australia deployment perfect? The answer is obviously no. Can we learn a few things from what worked and what didn't? Most definitely. We feel that speed is going to be essential here, and we feel that third-party age estimation is the key here. And the word age estimation is central to this debate. We've talked to the most advanced tech providers around the world, and what we've seen is a new kind of technology that is really promising, that is not age recognition, that is not facial recognition. It's called age estimation. It's perfectly safe. And for us, it has to be managed not by Meta or TikTok, but rather by independent third parties that will be mandated by Meta, TikTok, and the others with the law that we're recommending.
What do you say to people that are worried about too much government control? That are worried, you know what? Do we ever get the concerns about Meta and Google and all the rest? Boy, we've got questions about how they do their business. But the worst case scenario is say, okay, government, age verification, do this kind of stuff and have at it. What do you say to that?
Another good question. I'm pretty happy that the government gives me a hand as a parent when my kid's going to try to buy some alcohol or cigarettes at a dipper. I think that this stays within the legitimate boundaries of what a government can and cannot do.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. Tell me about your petition for our listeners, how they can sign and get on board.
All right. The petition is online. It has been for 24 hours. All our listeners can sign up if that resonates to them at agestandard.ca, agestandard.ca. In the last 24 hours, we've accumulated 10,000 signatures. My personal Facebook post regarding this initiative has reached 500,000 reach.
People, wow.
People on Facebook only. And this is my 14th interview in 24 hours. So I think we feel a movement here.
Well, let's hope the Facebook algorithms say, hey, we can't show this to more people. Thank you, Jean-Sébastien, for talking to our listeners. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for bringing me in. Have a nice day, guys.
Jean-Sébastien Giroux, spokesperson for Age Standard. Agestandard.ca is the website. If you want to find out more details.
The newest tracks. Let's go. New music. And the next big thing.
Always on the new music first.
Your first place to hear it all.
'Cause you gon' like it, love it, wanna play it twice. Playing now.
iHeart New Music. Your digital station for brand new drops, fresh finds, and tomorrow's bangers.
I think we need something new.
Discover iHeart New Music. Always fresh, always first. Stream now on the free iHeartRadio app.